So, welcome to Plan of Action, Lerato. What's Plan of Action about? Well, it's really where you get to tell us a little bit about yourself, about your experiences on value add, but more importantly, what plans of action are you now putting into place as a result of you being on value add? So, tell us a little bit about Lerato Sobhuza and how did she join value add?
Okay, my name is Lerato Sobhuza. I am a teacher and I joined the Value Add through a friend of mine who was with Value Add. So I used to watch her. Sorry if it's, I
No
used to
problem.
watch her. I used to watch her with the meetings, and then I was very interested in what Value Add is doing. And then I asked her how I can join, and then she just made things happen for me. And then I found myself in Value Add. I was just making sure that I was attending all of the meetings in Value Add. And then so far, what I've learned in Value Add is how to take myself seriously, how to brand myself, and how to use social media to put myself out there. So I'm a teacher, but with Value Add, I started, channeling what am I really passionate about, because for me, teaching, it wasn't something that I was passionate about. It was just me, saying that like I'm just wanting something that's going to give me money because I'm getting older and I'm just working in retail and I don't want to find myself in retail forever. So then I went through the teaching routes. From then, when I discovered value add, it helped me to, challenge my dreams again and follow my passions, because it's very, very hard to try and, become whatever that you want without the necessary support. So value add was a supportive system and it still is a supportive system for me to help me with my dreams, because it's not as easy as we think it is. So I did have like social media, but I was not active since I started with Value Add. I started being active and knowing what I want to post and being intentional with the things that I'm posting, not just posting for the sake of posting. So for me, with Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and also LinkedIn, when I go through in those social media platforms, I go with this mindset of it's a business for me. It's not really for just fun, but I want to get something out of it. And also now, I also just thought that I'm just gonna give up with my business. I have a hair business where I make natural hair products. I hand make them. So I was at the verge of like giving up, but then with the help of value add, I found my feet again, and now I'm rebranding myself. And yeah, I'm just pushing with the business. And also, uh, very soon, because I've just started recording videos, very soon I'm going to be like styling fashion with clothes, showing people how they can dress up at work, like corporates and parties, um, having hairstyles on, natural hairstyles, how you can show up professionally. Even now, I have my natural hair on, wearing like very professional attire. So I want to do that to show people how they can dress up for events. So I'm going to be like venturing into that as well.
Wow, and you look very good, I must say. So
Thank you.
yeah, it's an amazing story that you're giving, and I think you've got a fan who's come to listen in. Welcome, Maggie. Thank you for coming to listen to the plan of action for Lerato. So, Lerato, just you talked a little bit about what business that you're starting. Tell us a little bit about this hair business. You make natural hair products by yourself from hand.
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
yes, I make natural hair products from hand. So I was inspired by when I started with my like natural hair journey, I was inspired with, at first it was a thing that after matric, now I have to be the one responsible for my hair, and also just relaxes with just damaging my hair. And then I just decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna let my hair grow in its natural state. And then it was hard for me to style my hair. That's why now I'm even like also coming up like making hairstyles to help people with natural hair because they find it difficult to style their hair. So I don't I'm not only like making the natural hair products, but I'm also teaching people how to style their hair on a low budget, because most of us, we want to look good but save money at the same time. So it's me, it was that was the first thing. And then also, you know, having to buy products, it was also an issue. Then I went on, what is this, YouTube. I started learning how to take care of my hair, and then I found out that there was like remedies, things that you have in the house that you can actually use for your hair. And it's like remedies that our ancestors used to make, and before chemicals and technology came. So I was like, okay, let me do this. And then I used to educate people even at home. And then they were like, why don't you just start a business, since you seem very passionate about it and you're now teaching us here at home. So now even at my home, everybody is going natural, and they actually, you know, taking into consideration my tips, and they see them working. So it was just me being inspired by how our ancestors used to take care of their hair, and then I was like, let me also do it. So yeah, it was that for me.
I forgot to
Sorry,
mute.
Uncle,
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you for a while.
No, I was on mute. So I was going to say that, and having joined Value Add to get onto the courses and things, you've now joined the Value Add team. Tell us about what you do in the Value Add team.
In the value add team, I think I can say I'm a middleman between the students and the patrons as well. Yeah, that's what I do. I check up on the social media platforms and make sure that I update data. You know, I'm keeping track of everything that we do. And yeah, I'm just hoping one day I will be a host.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. No, definitely. And I think there's a lot of, stuff that we can host in. One of the things that we're thinking about in 2023 is a value add academy where we really teach skills, proper skills. And I can see, hair and teaching about hair so that others can go and teach more about hair. People who are interested in hair products, and particularly natural hair products, can actually go out and do that too. So what would you say to people in terms of your advice about them joining Value?
My advice, especially to the young people, as I said one time, I posted on my LinkedIn that we really need support. As young people, we have so much potential. There's so much potential in us, and we just lack the support and the guidance. So value add is that platform that will help you, that will guide you, that will give you the support, the necessary support that you need, because there's many of us there trying to make it into the industry, the career field, but not all of us make it. And the reason why we don't, some of us, is because we don't have the necessary support system. So if you have the necessary support system, the guidance, then you will most definitely make it, because it's not so easy as people who have made it already make it look. It's not as easy as they think. So you need the support, and people will be, yeah,
No,
that's all I
fantastic.
can say.
No,
So value add is that support system that gives you confidence, and just show you that it is actually possible for you to achieve all of your dreams.
Fantastic. No, thank you. And you had a quote, is that right?
My quote is that everything works for you, works together for your good, even when you do not see it. So every time when things don't go my way, I just remind myself that, and then later on, I get to actually see that actually things were working out for my good. Because even for me now, from when I finished my schooling, it was difficult for me to like continue with my studies. I had to go and work first for me to continue with my studies. I had to pay for like my own registration and all of that. Even now, I am paying for my own schooling, but then I understand that, you know, everything had to work out this way for me to be here.
Where you are
So,
today.
yes. So sometimes we should just be grateful for where we are at that point when, like, we should not complain because things they happen in perfect timing. Maybe that time you need to learn something first before you can reach to the next level, not just for you to get there. Even for me now, I do have big dreams, but I have accepted that, you know, right now there's a lot I need to learn first before I get myself out there. I am hoping and I am like trying to check out stuff on not on TikTok, on what is this, YouTube, watching a lot of videos on speaking, on interviews, because I feel that my career is going to put me in spaces where I have to be in interviews. So I want to fully learn the skill to express myself and get my points across. So yeah. So I just understand that right now I need to learn that before I can be as big as I want to be.
You know, Lerato, one of the things I will say is when you came into Value Ed, you were very quiet, very shy, and the transformation that you have created within yourself about wanting to do things that are a little bit out of the box for you, a little bit scary, the fact that you've pushed forward, the fact that you are consistently trying to improve yourself, grow yourself, thinking ahead, you're on the right path. Your plan of action is going to bear you the fruit that you deserve, and will certainly bear you the fruit that you are destined for. I'm very proud of you. Well done, and thank you for all that you do within the context of Value Ed, and wishing us a great relationship well into the future and preparing you for that host position.
Thank you, Uncle Vic. Thank you
Fantastic.
very much, Uncle Vic. The great that you do, the work that you do with us, Uncle Vic, it is, you will see for yourself when we start flourishing, you will be like, wow, my children are growing. Your vision is actually coming alive in all of us, I can say. I'm pretty sure that I'm not speaking only for myself, but for the other value elements who have seen transformation in their lives.
No,
Thank you very much, Uncle Vic.
Thank you, and have a wonderful Saturday. And thank you, Maggie, for
Thank you,
joining
Uncle Vic.
us. And we will see each other again next week.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Maggie. Thanks for joining us. Bye.